Things came down to Gering Mayor Tony Kaufman Monday night to make a crucial decision before a split city council. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, it took the Gering mayor's tie-breaking vote to move in an ordinance annexing 42 parcels of land through first reading approval Monday night. Without any additional comment by the city council or public, council members Smith, Gillen, Wiedemann, and Morrison voted in favor, with Backus, Bohl, O'Neill, and Cowan opposed. Before casting his vote breaking the tie, Mayor Tony Kaufman said such decisions are challenging and tough and not made lightly.
One like this is really correcting about 40 years of development and not annexing properties as they were developed into the community. And so, these are challenges that we have to overcome from time to time, but we've worked very hard as a community over the last several years to position ourselves for growth as we go forward.
Kaufman said the annexations are consistent with the city's comprehensive plan and position the city for growth in the future. After stalling during an October meeting, the ordinance will now need to go through 2 more readings before it becomes official. Well, court proceedings for a former Nebraska State Patrol trooper facing 16 felony charges related to child enticement and child pornography charges are moving along in Scottsbluff County District Court. 24-year-old Brandon Dolezal in May was arrested following a criminal investigation that began after a teen told a school resource officer at Gering High School that he was concerned because 2 girls he knew were messaging Dolezal on Snapchat. Last month in District Court, Nebraska Assistant Attorney General Sandra Allen was appointed as special prosecutor in the case. Defense attorneys are currently working an amended plea in abatement ahead of Dolezal's next court appearance. The State Patrol fired Dolezal in March after an internal investigation. We'll have more news right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, you don't have to be like a tortoise and carry your home on your back. They have mortgage experts that can help you finance the home that's perfect for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking for your next home or simply want to refinance the home you're in, the experienced lenders at Platte Valley Bank are there to help. Contact them at pvbank.com or call and visit with one of the mortgage experts to take advantage of great rates at Platte Valley Bank.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gering, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gering at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
Back. After a 1-year hiatus, the Gering Merchants Association are proud to announce the Downtown Christmas Holiday Parade and Santa's Village are back for 2021. Gering's popular Santa's Village houses will illuminate downtown Gering starting on November 26th at the start of the 2021 Gering Christmas Holiday Parade. The Downtown Christmas Parade is the largest nighttime parade event in Gering. The parade route begins at 10th and T Streets and travels south along 10th Street to Santa's Village in the east parking lot of the Gering Civic Center. Businesses and organizations are encouraged to get to work on their floats and entries for the 2021 Gering Christmas Holiday Parade. And for more information, you can contact Renee Garton at 641-2842. Well, one of the marquee exhibits at the Legacy of the Plains Museum in Gering is the benefactor of a sizable grant. Executive Director Dave Wolf says Lincoln-based Cooper Foundation has awarded them a $10,000 grant towards the Japanese Hall and History Project. This project focuses on the restoration and preservation of the Japanese Hall built in 1928 by members of the Japanese community located in Scottsbluff. The hall was relocated to the museum grounds in 2019 and will reopen in the coming months and will feature collections from the Japanese community to ensure that the building and heritage of the Japanese of the High Plains will be preserved and protected for future generations. And Nebraska recorded a second straight week of increased COVID-19 cases, and hospitalizations continued to creep up. That prompted the state to resume daily updates on the virus instead of providing only weekly numbers. The state reported more than 5,100 new virus cases last week to the Federal Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. That was up from 4,100 cases during the previous week. Before that, cases had been flat or slightly falling for several weeks. An average of 400 Nebraskans were hospitalized with COVID-19 during the past week, which was up from 386 the previous week. That number of COVID patients combined with regular patients continues to strain the state's hospitals. Well, straight ahead, Bill Boyer in with your midweek forecast. You'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
Why love a rain garden? Let me count the ways. Rain gardens contain and filter water runoff while recharging our underground water supply. They provide habitat for birds, bees, and beneficial insects. Native perennials give 4 seasons of color and texture, beautifying a home while increasing its value. Established gardens are low-maintenance, low-water landscape features, colorful, functional, and sustainable. Rain gardens, brought to you by Tri-City Stormwater. Our water, our responsibility.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, as we move across the area tonight, it's going to be partly cloudy. Those winds will decrease some overnight. They're going to pick back up, though, by tomorrow morning and turned out to be another windy day. It's going to be blustery and cool for the next couple of days. A little bit warmer this weekend. Quite nice coming, though, Monday and Tuesday before it turns colder again by midweek. Yesterday we hit 58 after a morning low of 30 degrees. And as we look at precip, still nothing yesterday. We've fallen now. We have about half what we should have for the month of November and closing back in on 3 inches short for the year. 40s and 50s on eastern part of the state. Here locally we're mostly in the 30s and 40s. 37 up in Lusk. Everybody else mostly in the low to mid 40s. Ogallala checks in at 47, slightly warmer there as well, but this is not helping at all, and that's the winds. Northwest still in that 10 to 20 mile an hour range, and we have some gusts 15, 20, 25 at times, so gusts are still pretty strong out there and dropping wind chills down into the mid 30s. Lusk at 28 right now for a wind chill. Getting on that bus tomorrow, it's going to be sunny when you head out the door, about 30 degrees, so a lot cooler start than what we had this morning. And on the way home, windy. How about temperatures in the upper 40s is all tomorrow, blowing around out there, making it feel even cooler. So we had some showers off and on today, a little bit of moisture out there, and we'll still see a few rain, maybe snow flurries or showers overnight tonight. They're going to be hit and miss and moving pretty quick, few and far between. Lows down into the 20s for most of us overnight, so a lot cooler than yesterday as we started the morning off. As we look at future cast for tomorrow, sunshine breaks out through most of the day. Then later on in the day, we bring in some clouds again from that northwesterly flow. Don't be surprised to see maybe a sprinkle or shower around as well with that tomorrow. Misleading, though, even though there's going to be lots of sun, temps aren't going really much of anywhere, and there's going to be a stiff northwest breeze, even stronger tomorrow than where we were today. Highs upper 40s to near 50 degrees. So put it all together, some clouds, colder tonight, 29 we'll call it for a low overnight. Winds at 10 to 15, making it feel cooler. Tomorrow, downright windy by afternoon. Winds 20, 30, gusts 40 or more. Highs only near 50. And as our 7-day forecast rolls on Friday, going to be windy again, almost a carbon copy of tomorrow with temps near 50. A little nicer, as I said, for the weekend, upper 50s. Monday, Tuesday, we drop down to near 7, or warm up to near 70 with 2 very nice days before things turn more active by the middle portions of next week with cooler temps returning.
A community is connections, friends, family, schools, teams. At Allo, we're honored to be a part of your community. As members of the community, we're committed to ensuring people stay connected to the services they need. That's why we're participating in the FCC's Emergency Broadband Benefit Program. We're providing low and no-cost broadband to qualifying community members. Go to allofiber.com/EBB to learn more.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It's been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son, or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Every day. Everywhere. Never worry about expiring points or category restrictions. Plus, there's no annual fee. Only from the Great Big Small Bank. A bank ever ready for you to earn more, wherever life leads. Evergreen by FNBO.
Welcome back. For this week's featured Pet of the Week, we put the spotlight on Willow and Dee Dee, feline sisters that would love to stay together at their next forever home. Willow and Dee Dee are sweet girls that love to spend time with each other. They are both 7 years old and are cool, calm, and collected. As older cats, they like the simple things in life, treats, and being brushed. Adoption cost for the pair is $50. That also includes a $25 Murdoch's gift card to start spoiling them right away.
The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Every day. Everywhere. Never worry about expiring points or category restrictions. Plus, there's no annual fee. Only from the Great Big Small Bank. A bank ever ready for you to earn more, wherever life leads. Evergreen by FNBO.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scotts Bluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit, based in Alliance, Nebraska, is the only intercity bus serving Nebraska Panhandle communities and Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Panhandle Trails operates a regularly scheduled bus service, assisting you in making connections with Greyhound bus partners, regional airports, healthcare, employment and education opportunities, shopping, family, friends, and more. Panhandle Trails serves the general public of all ages and offers accessible transportation for those with special mobility needs. Let Panhandle Trails help you make your connection. Call 308-761-8747.
If you're like me, you're willing to travel for a good steak and a great dining experience. Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in downtown Bayard has just that. Some of the Panhandle's tastiest flat iron steaks, ribeyes, and even prime rib. Pair that with a Western dining experience in our quiet dining room or fun-filled main dining area, you and your family are sure to have a great night out on the town. So if you're looking for a great new restaurant to try, you just gotta head on over to Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in Bayard, open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner.
Why bank at a local community bank? When you choose a local community bank, you keep money in our local economy. That money helps support local jobs, schools, and businesses. Money that helps fund a stronger and prosperous community for us all to enjoy and live in. At Platte Valley Bank, we are here to help build and support the community we love being a part of. We believe that together, we can make great things happen. Platte Valley Bank.
And finally tonight, preparations are already underway for the 38th annual Thanksgiving in the Valley meal, which will again be centered around the Guadalupe Center in Scottsbluff on Thanksgiving Day. However, like last year, organizer Kendrick Feathers says that the meals will be available for pickup or delivery only.
We just want to be safe with everybody, and we do want to get back to sitting down and having the meal, because part of that feeling was the feel good of it and having the prayer and having the camaraderie, and the volunteers liked it too, seeing the people.
Feathers says since they won't be able to have the sit-down meal again this year, they do need additional help. If you're interested in being a delivery driver or having a meal delivered to your home, you can call Shanna at the Scottsbluff County Volunteer Center. And if you're interested in volunteering to help get the meals ready for transport, call Kendra here at KNEB. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.